Hello. So today, that's weird. So today I'm going to do a little video on my top 10 witchy herbs. They may not be your top 10, but they're mine. You don't need all these herbs and stuff, but I like making sachets. I like making candles. I think I have one here for good garden spirits. This one just has rosemary in it. It's been my working altar now for about a week or so. So when I start to plant, I light this and I set my intentions on the planting I'm doing. This will bring protection and good garden spirits. So I like to make things like that. I like to make essential oil blends, have herbs in them. So these are the top 10 that I usually use. Let me see. I have a list here so I can kind of go from number 10. So I'm back. I had to put them all in order, so I'm not trying to figure out where everything goes. So I'm going to start backwards from 10 to 1, and then you'll know my number 1. So number 10 is Calendula. I did write down the properties of this one. This one I haven't had time to make a label for. I have labels like you'll see in the other one. Sorry guys. So this, I don't know if you can actually, yeah you can see it. It's weird because it looks like kind of like tobacco type, but it's not. It is a traditional fruit. He loves me not petals, flowers. So can you see that? There we go. And it is associated with the sun. So if I know what they're associated with, I'll let you know because I'm still like researching everything. So it symbolizes love. Great for wedding bouquets and decorations. Traditionally, he loves me not flowers. It is also, obviously, it's good to use in love potions, even self-love. Dried petals can be strewn to consecrating areas. So, like when you're getting your altar ready, you can just kind of like take a bunch, set the intention, and then put it around. So it'll consecrate that area that you're in. It's also good if you're making consecration incense. You can just use this. And it's a good addition to dream pillows. So there's number 10. Number 9 is chamomile. So this one has been grown in my yard. This one has been grown in my yard. And well, it smells kind of like apple. It's actually, I think chamomile is a Greek word for apple. Green apple or something like that. And this one is, I bought it from a farmer's. I go up to this one market and they have like no additives, no nothing in it. And that is chamomile from there. So I separate mine, like the ones I grow and the ones I don't. So the chamomile, again, I only have like chamomile 2018, yeah, garden, and then this one's from the shop. So I don't have a label actually on it. So chamomile was used in ancient Egypt for fevers and was dedicated to the sun god Ra. Associated with the sun and Leo, and element water. Used in spells for money, peace, love, tranquility, and purification. If infused, you can use to wash thresholds, doors, and windows. Will keep unwanted energies away from passing through. Sprinkle powdered chamomile flowers. So this one is, there's a lot of powder in there because I've already started doing it. So sprinkle powdered chamomile flowers around your self or home to remove spells against you, like spells that are cast against you, and prevent fires and lightning strikes. You may also use an herb, so you can like put it in an herb. Oh, let me see if I have a spray. Oh, there we go. You can like get one of these bottles and then put some in and infuse it that way and use it as an herbal spray instead of, you know, powder. So that works awesome. You can also use it, I use it a lot for luck and money. And you can press like the actual flower and put it in your wallet to attract money to it. And you can use it in meditation incense. Number 8 is St. John's Wort. Now, obviously I don't grow this. I do grab it, and it's all organic. Oh, it's stuck. So it looks like little sticks. So St. John's Wort is linked with the sun and Leo, and also can be used for Midsummer's Day. Can be added to fires for Midsummer's celebrations and used to make a garland. Obviously not those little pieces, you have to leave it intact. You can infuse the oil. Hold on. Okay, so you can infuse some in oil. You can anoint oil for midsummer rituals, also exorcisms. It's bloody color, so if you leave it long enough and it's infusing, you shake it, and I think within a few days it starts to turn a red color. So you can also lend well to deaths and rebirth rituals. Can be burned during an exorcism ritual. So St. John's Wort tea, which I have not tried it yet, is used for rheumatism, sciatica, shingles, and symptoms of menopause. It is a soothing muscle relaxer as well. Not an ongoing, not for chronic pain, but just, you know, if you've had a hard day and your muscles are hurting, St. John's Wort tea is good for that. You can also infuse some in oil and rub it into your joints, and it helps with rheumatism, and can be used for minor wounds. Like back in the day, they used to use it for minor wounds and burns to fade away scars. So that's what that one is. That's his number 8. Number 7 is Peppermint. So this one was this one growing in my garden? Yes. So I don't know if I can pull it right to the top there. Oh my god, it smells so good. But this one was grown in the garden. And it is stress relief, help in better understanding a situation, reduce the feeling of being pulled in too many directions, too fast, element air. So, like when I do a witchy herb cabinet tour, you'll see most of them have labels, so when I'm looking, I can just like, oh yes, yes. So that was 10, 9, 8, 7, number 6 is cinnamon sticks. I'll pull one out. So I have cinnamon in chunks, so like little pieces. I have cinnamon powder, and then I have cinnamon sticks. So depending on what I'm doing is the one I grab. So cinnamon sticks is longevity, strength, speed, good fortune, happiness, cleansing, success, love, passion, and fire. Love and passion. Element fire. And I have also burned one of these for cleansing. If I didn't have sage, I burned one of those. So number 5 is one of my favorites. It's lavender. Oh. So this one was actually grown in my garden. So if you can see that, it smells divine. So this one is used for cleansing. I use it for cleansing a lot. Happiness and joy, protection. I put a lot of protection items that I make. Sleep magic. I actually have a little lavender organza bag up in my bedroom by my bedside. Attracting customers to a business. Divination, beauty, stress relief, spells against depression, and it's the element air. So that's what it looks like. Sorry guys. Love it. That's number 5. Number 4 is bay leaves. I will take one out. You can tell all my jars are different. You can literally write in like for any spell, you can write your intention or your affirmation, a goal, and you can burn it right on there. You can keep one of these in your wallet to attract money, and you can also burn it as well, like just like that. It's good for healing, strength, clearing the mind, wishes, sweet dreams, and money. So many things can be done with just this. It's awesome. Number 2 2. Nope, number 3. Wrong, number 3. Basil. This one was grown in my garden. I don't know if I can get it close enough that it's not going to fall. Can you see that? So, it was grown in my garden. There we go, you can probably see that better. This one it's a long one here, so it's basil, cooperation, soothing hurt feelings between others, love divination, wealth, attracting customers, cleansing, good luck, house blessings, stop situations or emotions that feel out of control, healing, helping and studying, making people stop bugging you, clearing the head, dream magic, and banishing lies, element fire. That's my number 3. Number 2 is sage. This one was grown in my garden. So I've already made my sage bundles. So these are the pieces. See that? And sage is obviously for cleansing and protection, expansion, wishes, wisdom, longevity, abundance, money, luck, toad guardian, and cleansing, element air. So that's what that is. And my number 1, rosemary. Now, rosemary acts as a replacement. So let's say I didn't have lavender, okay, and whatever I was working on needed lavender. I can set my intentions on rosemary with the properties of lavender. Okay, so it's like it can replace any other herb. So rosemary not only does that, but love, lust, mental powers, cleansing, sleep magic, youthful outlook on life, protection, relief from nightmares, anti-theft, happy family, attracting good garden spirits, stimulating ideas or an old project, fertility, courage and fortitude, heats up any situations, prevent a bride or groom from getting cold feet, and beauty aid, element fire. So this one's also grown from my own garden. So those are my top 10 witchy herbs. What are your, number 1 witchy herb, and what do you use it for? You guys have an awesome day. Blessed be.